reading this tweet, right, I realized that her drug of choice is definitely methamphetamine. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. If this is your first time on He Rants, I just want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you always be one of the first guys to hear the voice of Long Trousers. And at the same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely make me feel like I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get into the first story. We gotta talk about this girl Cardi B, man. Cardi B, you guys know Cardi B. One of the second half, well, I'm gonna say second half, the other part of WAP. You know what I'm saying? Her having the very dap, you know, the dynamic ass pussy. No, that's not what I call it. I called her MAP. The moist ass pussy, right? You know, because it's still glistening. It still has the liquid in there, so you can put it in. Because I was about to go on a whole full explanation about, you know, different moistures and, you know, women's nether regions and stuff, and I'm telling you this, I can go on and on about that, right? There's different calibers, and all right, let me stop. But the reason why I'm talking about Cardi B, because you guys know right now she's supposed to be coming out with her new sophomore album, right? She's taking a while to drop a new album and everything, and a lot of people are anticipating this album, believing that it's going to be heat, a lot of fire. I think that they haven't confirmed the release date, but I think they're saying sometime in the summertime, right? Which you have to understand is pretty strategic, right? Why do you think she'd want to drop it in the summertime? Oh, because, you know, it's warm outside and everybody might want to listen to Cardi B. That might be the case, yes. But I think it's another movement for the street coalition, right? I'm believing this, right? I'm not ignoring my dog, because I'm not going to stop. My dog's over there going to make the noise. I'm not going to look at him. Because if I look at him, he's going to... All right, let's continue, man. So the reason why... Oh, my God, this damn dog. The reason why I believe that she's releasing the album in the summertime, right, is because of what? Hot Girl Summer, right? You guys already know how it goes. Hot Girl Summer, you know what I'm saying? Miss Period Fall. And what was the other one I said? Miss Period Fall. Then winter, we got oh my God, I'm pregnant winter. And then the next summer is not, it skips spring, right? Because, you know, the babies and everything. So by the time summertime hits, you know, pregnant single mother summers and stuff, right? But, you know, right now, you know, they probably didn't get the first batch, the first hot girl summer, right? So now they got to get the next batch of females pregnant and such. So now Cardi B is doing her part to increase the strength of the street coalition, because these single mothers will then realize that, man, I don't need a man in my life. I'm capable of taking care of my child by myself. And if I am able to take care of my child by myself, I should be able to enjoy free time. And what will she do with that free time? Yes, you guessed it. Going out to the clubs, going out to bars, finding other guys, and strengthening the street coalition. Those people will start off as just regular girls, and then they will elevate themselves before you know it, they're one with the streets, right? But listen, the reason why I'm talking about the situation, right? That's for future. That's for the future. We have to fight this battle later. The reason why I'm talking about this story, right, is because Eminem, right? There's been rumors going around that she wanted Eminem to be in the album, and knowing how Eminem is, right? The story came out that he said no. He said he wants nothing to do with the album, right? Which makes sense, because he doesn't want the streets to grow, as many men don't, right? But she came out and said that is a lie. This is all a rumor. I don't know where it came from. I haven't asked anybody to be in the album yet, right? And she's still pinpointing on who she wants on the album, right? Which, now I wonder, where did this rumor come from, right? It makes me think that it is the truth, that Eminem did catch wind of this, because at the end of the day, Eminem and her are two different types of rap, right? Eminem is more lyrical, and Cardi B is more, I'm going to open up my legs and let you penetrate, because I'm empowering women with my vajayjay, right? Just sleeping with countless men and stuff. That's the type of music that she's releasing out there. And listen, I'm all for it, right? Because you're allowing young ladies to give up the cheeks a little bit easier, right? And then possibly, you know, it's all a numbers game at the end of the day, right? It's all a numbers game. If you smash 20, 30 girls, odds are at least 10 of them is going to let you hit raw, right? There might be 20 of them that's going to be like, no, I want to wear a condom, I want to be good. but there's definitely gonna be at least 10 that hit rotten. To me, that's okay in my book. We gotta talk about the guy Lil Yachty, man. You guys know I already spoke about Lil Yachty before. Him and 50 Cent, when they were talking about the whole situation with that girl who's pretty much, I feel like, is a scammer trying to finesse people for All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? She went into All-Star Weekend, said she didn't have no money to get back to New York, and I think she was asking for like $1,600 and stuff, right? So a little extra stimulus check for her, right? And she got the money. But you know, Lil Yachty and 50 Cent made sure to make fun of her for it, and rightfully so, man. But I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't care, because I just came up with $1,600, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm talking about Lil Yachty, because he recently saw a video with the guy 6ix9ine. You guys know, the walking suicidal man 6ix9ine himself, with him and his girlfriend. Where he bought his girlfriend a very expensive pack of flowers and Chanel bags. I know you're probably thinking like that's not very expensive. It's expensive. You didn't need all those berries, but I feel like I need to do that because, you know, this guy 6ix9ine has been coming out, and you would think that he has no money at this point, right? Like, he has no money because you got the security guards and everything coming out saying that he owes them money, lawyers coming out saying he owes them money. So I'm thinking that he's fake flexing at this point, right? But I don't know. Lil Yachty doesn't care about that, right? Lil Yachty, he looks at this and says, listen, you finessed yourself because you put the last 4 digits of your Amex card in that video, and I am very calculated. So he decided to get the last 4 digits, and now he's working his magic trying to see if he can decipher the rest of the numbers. Good luck to that. This guy 6ix9ine actually spending 50 racks on his girl is wild to me, son. $50,000. My goodness, man. But at the same time, he might really love the girl. The girl tattooed his face on her 3 times. 3 times. And her took is pretty fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the butt, man. When that butt is fat, all the stuff, like all logic starts going out the window, right? To a certain extent. But then when you tattoo my face on you 3 times, man, if you want my penis, I can cut it off and hand it to you at that point, right? You know what I'm saying? But man, no, I can't do that. The thing about it, like Lil Yachty, people's made fun of him recently because they've seen him riding on coach, right? You know, and people saying like, listen, if you really have money, you'd be flying private jet. And Lil Yachty, I respect him because he came out and said like, listen, I have the money to fly private jet. I've flown private jets, right? But why should I do it if I don't have to? And I agree with it, right? And I agree with him trying to finesse and get the credit card number of this guy 6ix9ine's Amex, right? By him getting that number, son, he definitely will start flying private, or not, because like I said before, 6ix9ine probably has no money in that account, man. Let's just keep it a stat. Well, account with credit card, it's all the same thing at the end of the day. He has his limit is probably at the edge, right? And maybe he's spending the money because at the end of the day, he knows that he's going to die soon. So he's just like, might as well live life to the fullest. Might as well buy my girl all these expensive gifts and such. It is what it is, right? But I will be keeping you posted every day that this guy 6ix9ine stays alive. It's a blessing for him. I say that. We gotta talk about Asian Doll, man. You guys know Asian Doll, right? Everybody hates this girl. A lot of people hate this girl, right? Because a lot of stuff that she's done, be it like when King Von died and she changed her name to Queen Von, and a lot of people see that as she's trying to collect clout from this guy's death, right? Saying that he never claimed you. He probably just smashed you a few times, probably smashed you consistently, but never decided to really make you his girl, right? Friends with benefits, you know, all that stuff that men do to confuse women. At the same time, I'm all here for it. I'm all for woman confusion. I love it because they confuse us all the time. So equality, share the favors back, right? But she's come under new scrutiny because of a few things, right? One, defending Kylie Jenner for Kylie Jenner not giving $60K to her, I think her makeup artist surgery or something like that. She only gave $5K and decided to help raise the other $60K. Being that Kylie Jenner is a billionaire, people thought that she would pay the full amount, right? But here comes Asian Doll to Kylie Jenner's defense and saying, listen, why should Kylie Jenner have to give $60K, right? Why didn't she just, you know, as long as she helped raise the $60K, as long as the $60K was made, no one should be mad. And I agree with Asian Doll. I definitely do agree. I feel like Asian Doll is trying to find friends in high places. I don't think Kylie Jenner retweeted that or anything, so it looks like no one really cared what Asian Doll had to say, right? Not only that, I think raz-b, you guys know raz-b, the forgotten member of B2K, right? The light-skinned one with the weird flat back head. You know, his ex-girlfriend came out and was scrutinizing him, pretty much saying that he held her down, pretty much saying he raped her and forced himself to impregnate her, you know, by releasing the juices in her and everything, right? And, you know, which is wild when you think about it, right? It's really wild. But here comes Asian Doll. Asian Doll decided to put her 2 cents in, right? Because I guess she can do that, right? Freedom of speech, let her do her thing, I guess, right? She decided to say, listen, at the end of the day, she could have took a plan B. And, you know, she's getting attacked for saying that. But at the same time, let's be real now. Let's be real now. Let's be logical. Let's take emotion out of it. Was there a lie that was told there, though, right? I mean, this is just me. If I was taken advantage of, right, against my will, right, as a woman at least, and the person released their juices in the area, I think if I didn't want to get impregnated by this person, I would definitely get a plan B. Of course, I'd go report, you know, so that person can get locked up and he can get his butt taken in prison. But I would definitely get a plan B. For me, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe she shouldn't have commented it. Maybe it's one of those things you keep in your head. But I mean, that makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is Asian Doll's recent tweet pretty much saying that if you're a friend or not, I'm charging $15K a verse, $25K for a music video, song and music video. And so, okay, so by me reading this tweet, right, I realized that her drug of choice is definitely methamphetamine, right? She definitely takes methamphetamine, and she takes it good. She probably mixes that with Skittles, methamphetamine and Skittles, that combination that she has. She takes that every morning like coffee. She has to, right? When I seen this, so I realized that she put a K there, right? She put 15K. So I saw the K, and I feel like maybe she put that there by mistake, maybe a typo, right? Maybe K is close to, you know, C in the freaking keyboard and everything, right? You know, C for cents, right? So I looked at the keyboard, I was like, no, K is pretty far away from C. But then maybe she may be illiterate. That's the reason why. Or she probably forgot to put, she didn't put USD, she didn't put US dollars. She probably meant to put Japanese yen. So then when I found out 15K in Japanese yen is only about $138, I was like, that's still too much money, right? So I'm very confused on where she's coming at with for $138 for a verse. I don't think so. Right? She might be delusional. She might have hit the methamphetamine maybe a little bit too hard, right? Probably hit it a little bit too hard. That's why she's put in this position that she's saying wild stuff, typing up wild stuff, maybe a cry for help, maybe, right? But I tell you what, I would pay her. I will definitely pay her in Trident layers, right? But listen, not just Trident layers, because I know a lot of you guys are saying Trident layers is a lot. Are you willing to give her that batch of Trident layers? Oh, listen. I'm a generous guy, right? So not only I'm going to give her Trident layers, I'm going to up the ante. Yes. Trident layers, and also chocolate Twizzlers, right? Yeah, you don't see chocolate Twizzlers a lot, so I'm pretty sure this would excite her. Maybe excite her to the point that she may want to drop it down low, right? Can I say that? Drop it down low. So at this point, when she said that, man, people started attacking her as usual, right? Some people saying like, oh, she's delusional, she's crazy. Some people even coming out saying like, listen, you don't even have any songs on the Billboard. Like, what are you charging this crazy amount of money for? Which is wild to me, right? Because when you think of 15K, right, you're not thinking 15K is crazy for someone who's a mainstream rapper. But when you're Asian Doll, you're asking for too much. You're getting greedy at that point, right? Nobody's really like, oh my God, I can't wait for that new Asian Doll to drop, right? I know I said that same thing yesterday with the Young Buck video that I made and everything, but yeah, it's the same thing. But I'm not seeing anybody blast around. You know, that song that she made, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? I mean, that song was good. That song was okay, you know. It gave me very strong ratchet vibes, but I appreciate that. It gave me a little bit female NBA YoungBoy vibes. You already know how I feel about NBA YoungBoy, man. That guy is That guy's a talented artist, and we should protect him at all costs, right? But listen, man, if she wants to charge that much, she can do it, right? It's kind of like when a girl says that she wants to smash as many guys as possible, right? And wants to get married in her future. Go ahead. No one is stopping you. Do ahead and do what you can, right? If it comes out that it's hard for you to get married, hey, it is what it is. At least you were able to be free, right? You were able to be free. The same thing with her. If she's not getting any features, so be it, right? As long as you stand by your principles and morals, I think you'll be good. But that's all the news I got for today, man. Today I was rambling a lot. You know what it is. It's just crazy stuff. But if you stayed this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be one of the first people to hear the voice. At the same time, leave a like. The whole trifecta, man. Leave a like, hit the post notifications, and subscribe. Whatever, I mixed that all up, but you know what I mean, because I'm so insecure, man. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. But that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.